But I would also like to talk about the AI incident recently where there was that young man at his high school who was eating a bag of Doritos, and the school's like automated surveillance system had spotted him and assumed that he had a gun. And I would like to like personally weigh in on this because I can see where the AI surveillance system made its mistake. Like if you squint, like go get a bag of Doritos and squint at it. And when you see that dark shadow behind the Doritos logo, it looks like the barrel of a gun. When you're looking at that like check mark like logo, that like empty Doritos logo, I can see how an AI would assume that to be like the trigger or handle of a weapon. And if your hand is at the bottom of the Doritos bag shaped like this, I can imagine how an AI can assume you're holding a gun. And this is why I personally believe so hard in the legislation of artificial intelligence, because it is not intelligent, because it is unable to decipher context. Like, AI does not understand graphic design. Like, graphic design is not an AI's passion. And so it makes assumptions based solely off what it is viewing with no idea of what it actually is. And so, like I say in my video on like the porch piracy that I've noticed in like the northern and northwest side of Chicago, that mass surveillance is not the answer to mass crimes because this is the outcome. Like people who are just innocent bystanders are going to be the first ones prosecuted, just like this was. Like, I truly believe that placing important systems into the care of AI is, again, asking for disasters. I imagine that one of the first occupations, like jobs given to an AI, is going to be like the autonomous management of a power station. Except, again, because it is artificial but without intelligence, it is not able to glean context from the scenario around it. Excuse me. And so we have a lot of sports games in America. And so when you're watching the Super Bowl, the local power stations in your state adjust the power parameters of the power plants so that all of the homes have enough power. Because more people are at home during these times. Everyone's got, the TV on, the stove running, the air fryer going, the microwave, the dishwasher, all the lights in the house are on. This draws, on average, more power than a power station provides in a nominal day. And so, to account for that, the power stations, learned human controllers elevate the local power supply so that everyone still gets lights. But an autonomous driver would not understand the context of a sports game, and it would not understand that this power level only needs to be maintained for like 4 to 3 hours. And so the autonomous system will notice every other power station in the state raising the power level. And so the AI will respond by raising the power level, but it will not understand when to stop raising the power level or when to bring the power levels back down because it doesn't know that a sports game has begun or ended. It just knows it needs more power now. And so, what will likely happen is one of two scenarios. Either when the power starts to decline, the AI will panic and just shut the power plant off and completely put the state in the dark because all of the power plants are connected together. It's one giant circle. So if you take one chip out of that circle, everyone else is also in the dark. Option two, the AI will not understand that it needs to decrease the power, and so it will maintain that high level of operating efficiency, and it will explode because it is not meant to run at these extended levels for long periods of time. And so it will start to catch fire. And there will be no one staffed or qualified enough at the building to do anything about it. until it's on the local news that, power plant 13 in like Rochelle or something blew up in the middle of the night and no one noticed.